Hey beautiful souls, welcome in. Love, light and blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you're all well. This is your quick pick-a-card and we have pile 1. We have this, the sun card. That's beautiful. The sun. And these are all chosen randomly. And we have bread, breaking bread, the bread of life. We have bread. Pile 2 and pile 3 we have the feather. The feather. Communication. When you see white feathers, know that your wish is being granted. Okay, that's lovely. So pile 1 we have the sun, pile 2 we have bread, and pile 3 we have the feather. Welcome in. You chose the sun. Happiness and well-being. It states, happiness and well-being. This is what you're wishing for. Wishing upon the giant sun star. Yes, happiness and joy, the solar plexus. And we're starting with the quantum oracle, the loving woman. 6 people, the loving woman. Is this you? Loving, beautiful, peaceful, enjoying the outdoors. Yes. This person feels happy, they look happy, but then we're using the deep, dark, dangerous oracle. So there could be a warning here in this reading. Pic, fear. So somebody's afraid. You might have a child, or when you were young you were afraid. You could see and feel entities, or perhaps you like to watch those TikToks where you're seeing people from all different countries recording poltergeist activity or something like that. But there is a fear here. This looks like the death card. This behind looks like the death card. There could be a fear of death or a fear of the unknown, where they it could be Halloween. Yes. Also, what is it? Oh gosh, what do they call it? Is it Mexico? Something to do with Mexico here possibly, or ancient places of the world. 12, and this is deep. So deep within yourself there's a fear here moving forward, possibly a fear you've had since you were a child. No matter what you've been through, you've always maintained a loving heart. If you've been through difficulties, I'm just going to read that. You must understand your fears if you can. Stand strong against your fear. Fear is a natural and useful emotion as it protects you. What doesn't are fears that are not real. You must learn that not all fears are real. Some fears you carry are not your own. Confront fears. Death is a part of life. The duality of this card is fear and freedom, reality and imagination. So you need to free yourself from these fears moving forward. Or perhaps you just, because this person's smiling, almost laughing. You just enjoy watching frightening things. Maybe you enjoy horror movies or something like that. And we have the Thoth Tarot. Because we have the 6 of Cups, pleasure. So what stands between your happiness and pleasure and enjoyment? There's fear. And of course we all feel fear of the unknown, these sorts of things. But if it overwhelms you, you have to release that. There's a transformation occurring in your life. You've always been in touch with the spirit world, with the world of the dead, is what I'm getting here as well. Like you've been a high priestess ever since you were little. But there's pleasure here. There's a celebration, cupcakes, a party. You could have party fear. You send out the invitations and you're afraid that no one's going to turn up. Somebody's afraid of the monster inside is what I'm getting as well. The monster inside is not you. Okay? You're a loving, kind, generous person. It's not you. The monster is what people have put into you. Ideas. Your imagination could be playing tricks on you. Yeah, I'm getting you could have those sort of dreams where you feel there could be something here to do with sleep paralysis and things like that. But the 6 of Cups, there's joy, there's happiness here, a celebration possibly. And just remembering when you were a kid, all the things that went bump in the night, all of the things that you were terrified of, all the times that you switched your light off and jumped into bed, thought there was a witch under your bed, all of these things. I went through all of that, frozen in fear under your sheets. I mean, what happened? Nothing. You were just afraid, right? but nothing happened. You're alive, you're breathing, you're watching this video. You know, maybe now you're looking back and laughing. But the fear of the unknown, there's more to fear from the living than there is the dead, is what I'm getting here. So, and then we have a King of Wands. So, very passionate, creative energy. So this is imagination and creativity. Perhaps you're thinking about writing a horror story, or you're thinking about, you know, writing or creating something, even creating videos regarding these sorts of things. You could also be interested in documentaries and exploring the unknown. It's like ghost stories here, that kind of thing. And the King of Wands is the king of creation, somebody who's very passionate, highly creative, but also sit and waiting in this passionate energy, waiting for the party to begin, I'm getting. Because the King of Wands is the king of the party. And we have a Knight of Swords here, something rushing in. Yeah, you know, this fear of ghosts and things that go bump into the night. There could also be somebody who is coming forward, very fast, very determined energy. They want to say something to you. They want to clear the air. Perhaps you are a very loving person, but when you're upset, you become the nightmare in someone's life. There could be a King of Wands from the past who you had kind of like happy times with or something like that, but you kind of became a bit of a nightmare to them, or they became a bit of a nightmare to you. Things didn't go well. Things were, you know, immature speech, speaking very rashly. You know, perhaps somebody's trying to intimidate you, but nah. You faced your monsters. Now this person's facing their monsters. So somebody that you are connected to, possibly even through family, but through some kind of pleasure, photographs, nostalgia, that kind of thing. Yeah, or social media. They're looking at your social media. They're remembering. They really want to come in and say something to you. They want to make something right, or they want to clear the air with you, is what I'm getting. Yeah. So... and then we have 10 of Pentacles. This came up in the reading about rendezvous. So there's a 10 of Pentacles here as well. Whatever you're creating from your imagination, whatever you are bringing into fruition with the King of Wands, it could also be media and social media with all these pentacles, filmmaking, this kind of thing. It's going to be very, very successful, whatever you are creating. Perhaps there's a fear holding you back when it comes to what you want to bring into fruition. And it's moving from imagination to action and determination to actually putting it out there, that kind of thing. But the 10 of Pentacles, it could be a business here that's going to be very, very successful. You're going to get your haters, is what I'm getting here as well with the Knight of Swords. Or you need to defend your ideas, or somebody wants you to defend yourself. No, forget that. Don't defend yourself. Always turn it back onto them if they're being aggressive with you, is what I'm getting here. Your happiness and well-being comes first and foremost, and this is what's really important to you. But yeah, somebody could be traveling very fast towards you, or somebody's going into the past and they're really thinking about what they'd like to say or do. Perhaps you had some ideas when you were a child, when you were 12, and now as you're older, as an adult, you have all the resources that you need to create this 10 of Pentacles, to create this legacy, is what I'm getting to say to you. Yeah, but somebody's definitely watching you with this King of Wands here. There could be people who are interested in what you are creating with the 10 of Pentacles here and the 6 of Cups. People find it all very pleasant and pleasurable and enjoyable. But you are a little bit stressed about this with the King of Wands here. So what does this Knight of Swords want to say? Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah. They're very stressed. Yeah. Or somebody's coming in to release you from your prison here, this nightmare situation, this feeling of exile. There's going to be a lot of success, a big communication coming your way. Perhaps you feel guilty, or somebody wants to make you feel guilty for something with the 8 of Swords here, and then the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is going to kind of clear the air. I'm getting the air is going to be cleared with something or someone. But also things that go bump into the night, you know, you're going to start realizing that it's more your imagination than anything else. I mean, entities are real, but you don't need to fear them because they have no power over you. So somebody could also be being released from prison, or somebody's having to face the justice in some kind of way. If this is you, or this bill stress, or this worries about bills, finances, court orders, there could be custody battles here. It's become a bit of a nightmare. Yeah, something here that's very stressful. Don't worry, Ten of Pentacles, it's going to be fine. There could also be a large corporation that's interested in your idea and wants to buy your idea out. A contract to be signed here also. There could also be a karmic contract, or karma needs to be cleared between you and someone else. But somebody finds you very joyful, and you will go through a little bit of stress and a little bit of worry and concern, but there is a long-term legacy being made here with the Ten of Pentacles. There is long-term financial stability. So you just need to push through the fear, and don't worry about anyone who wants to attack you, or your detractors, or threaten people who want to threaten you in some way, or whatever you feel threatened by. Stand your ground is what I'm getting. Push through the fear, imagined or real. Just push through it and stand your ground. You're going to have victory and success here. All right, love to you. Welcome in. You chose pile 2. You chose bread. Breaking bread with someone, or perhaps you love bread. Who doesn't love bread? But bread is also money. So period of prosperity and abundance is what you chose. So you're thinking about your prosperity and your abundance moving into the future. And we're using the Quantum Oracle to start. Oh, your higher self, spirit, to needing to connect with your higher self, which is very, very important. Maybe you need to balance the material world with the spiritual world. We have to have good intentions when we're trying to manifest security, stability, finances into our life. But also with spirituality here in your higher self, it's like open your heart wide to love, and abundance will follow is what I'm getting. But also this period of prosperity and abundance and spirit, it's like breaking bread, isn't it? It's like the Eucharist or something like that for those Catholics out there. I'm from a long line of mad Irish Catholics. Yes. And we have deep, dark and dangerous here, so there could be a warning. Oh my God, is that Baba Gunga or whatever? Baba Agunga, the prophet? That is her face. Baba, yeah, there's a warning here, prophecy. So there's some kind of prophecy coming true is what I'm getting. It's electric. You can feel it in your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is going from, it's spinning red. This is like the color of a sacral chakra, but yeah, maybe some anxiety, stress and worry when it comes to the universe, when it comes to prophecy, when it comes to the world. Your higher self is guiding you. So no matter what happens in the world, if we're living in end times or whatever's going on here, your security is assured to you, is what I'm getting. But it's called Nyx, NYX, and darkness. Yeah, you need to push through this dark energy is what I'm getting here as well. But yeah, it's like fear of prophecy, or you are a prophet of some kind. But there's dark forces at work in the world, of course, and you need to put your love and light into the world. So some kind of healing business, or some kind of business that involves prophecy, possibly tarot, these sorts of things, you need to be heard. And this is where your prosperity and abundance lies, in putting yourself out there and countering the darkness in some way. Nyx, you might follow, is it baseball, the Knicks or something? Or Nick might have something to do with you, Nyx, Nick, Nicole, that kind of thing. Or something's happening just in the nick of time. Yes, there are forces at work, see? Forces at work with all of this electricity. Yeah, are going to go in your favor is what I'm getting, I hope. The darkness is necessary. It is the place of possibility and rest. It is natural and beneficial to experience some cycles of darkness. You can illuminate your way through the dark times. Not everything unpleasant is evil. The duality, dark and light, bringing that into balance. I mean, you cannot have one without the other. And the other night I was lying thinking, and I was thinking about Plato's cave and the shadows. You know, at night time our light illuminates the shadows. But during the day, the darkness frames the light. So you need both in order for life to sustain itself. Not all that is dark is evil, and not all prophecies are true, is what I'm getting. And the other thing too, these are like timelines, time travel, that kind of thing. And I strongly believe in time travel and timelines and things like that. It's like, wow, you know, we live in a timeline where somebody like Edgar Cayce, for instance. You might be interested in Edgar Cayce, the sleeping prophet. Now, a lot of things he said came true to the day, which is interesting. And now there's this comic anime prophetess of Japan, and everything she said to date has come true. And, you know, we're waiting for the next prophecy. Edgar Cayce said in 1998, that's when we're going to have a cataclysmic, like, ice age event that's going to purge the world of all, and a renewal begins. And you think to yourself, well, 1998 came and went. The Mayan calendar was supposed to end at 2014, which ends with a cataclysmic, world-changing Noah's Ark event. And these things didn't happen, but on another timeline they did. So, yes, so you have to be here for a purpose in this moment. It's like you're dodging all of these cataclysmic end-of-time events by jumping timelines. You know, somewhere in another universe, on another timeline, these prophecies did come true. So that's for somebody out there. Whatever we're here for, whatever period of time we're meant to be living in, there's a purpose. And for you, it could be to bring the light and the dark together, to shine your light bright. Luxury, Four of Cups in reverse, feeling uncomfortable. Four of Cups in the reverse, there's some kind of coming out of disappointment and stress when it comes to love. But with this it says luxury. So yeah, feeling uncomfortable. You're frightened of being uncomfortable, and you're frightened of disappointment, but you're not going to be disappointed. And you might not live in luxury, but you're going to have everything you need. Oh, Queen of Cups, prophecy, the prophetess. Yes, the seer. Queen of Cups, guiding people through these dark times that we're living in. You know, we're living in a time of Kali Yuga. We're living in the Iron Age. We're living in a time, you know, like a very, very significantly dark time, but we're moving towards, ever so slowly, thousands of years on this timeline, to a new golden age. It's like the worst is behind you. It's time to put your light out into the world. And your heart has to be in it, is what I'm getting here as well. You can't do it for the money. You have to do it for the love of it, because you're being guided to do it. Like I was thinking, you know, like Noah listened to the voice of God and built a ship, you know, and it's a little bit like that Steve Carell movie, I can't remember the name of it, you know, where he builds the ark and everybody thinks he's crazy, but he turns out to be right. So it's kind of like you need to follow the guidance. Spirit wants to use you as a vessel in this world, and you have to follow the instructions. And if you keep denying, then it will, like, you'll be overlooked. It's like you need to become a prophet. Okay, all right. Page of Wands, yes. You need to help others, be a shining light and a guiding light to others. And, you know, this person's looking up to this card, this Page of Wands. And so you might see something in the night sky or within the sky. There could be something here to do with orbs and UFOs and all of these sorts of things. But these aren't things for you to worry about. These are things for you to be aware of, and nothing more. Yes. And we have a Prince of Cups. So there's a new beginning here, a new beginning in love as well. If you are a person who can see and feel what's going on, you know, maybe you do prophecy, maybe you do tarot, all of these, you know, you're an oracle of some kind. Maybe love is what's missing in your life. Maybe you are, you know, you have abundance, you're in touch with spirit, you see the wonders and mysteries of the world, you have a clear view of these things, maybe not a clear understanding, but you have a clear view and understanding that light and dark need to come into balance. And maybe part of your work is to guide others. But also coming out of disappointment, there's a potential here for new love with the Page of, with the Prince of Cups here. So there is a proposal here coming your way. You are going to have a very loving partnership moving into the future. Yes. There's also somebody who looks up to you as well. You're tied to them through love. Somebody could be very large and you could be kind of tiny. That could be for someone as well. But yeah, you've definitely got love coming in as you are guided by your higher self, by spirit, towards a union. You're not going to expect this with Four of Cups in reverse. It could actually make you feel uncomfortable for some reason, but all will be well. What's going on here between this Prince of Cups and Page of Wands, Queen of Cups? Yeah, you inspire others is what I'm getting as well. Somebody who's inspired by you is coming forward. We have, how many is that? 4, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, growth, prosperity is yours. Yeah, putting yourself out there, creating something, producing something, putting it out online. But also there could be something here to do with a work, a job offer, or someone you work with, or you're going to combine forces to create some kind of business together, as well as love. You might feel very passionately about this person and they love you, right? So there's something here. We've got Sagittarius here, of course, and we've got Pisces. Oh, not Pisces, Cancer. Well, possibly Pisces. Cancer here, that kind of thing. Somebody who's also been very disappointed in love, and you connected through work in some way with the Seven of Pentacles here, or even the family tree, family lines. You could also be from a line of prophets, that kind of thing. You could have a spiritually royal bloodline. You're from a line of seers and psychics and things like that. But also you could just be spending time with somebody who loves you and you feel passionate about, just watching these sorts of, videos, or you're watching these sorts of movies and things like that, or documentaries to do with prophecies, or reading books, or you share a common interest in these sorts of things with somebody who's coming into your life and offering you love, or a marriage proposal or something like that. This could be somebody that you may turn down, or they're worried that you're going to turn them down, but I don't think so. With the Seven of Pentacles, there's growth and abundance here that you're both going to share in. Okay, love to you. Welcome in. You chose pile 3. Okay, and we're starting with the Quantum Oracle, and then we have Deep, Dark and Dangerous, so there could be a warning in here for you. Not necessarily. It could be what's blocking you. We'll find out. Oh, Behind a Mask. Intention 3. Yes, when you're dealing with other people, you have to feel the red flags. What's behind a mask? And we all wear a mask. We all are different people in different situations to protect ourselves. But there could also be something here to do with fashion and theatre, these sorts of things as well. A masquerade. Life is a masquerade, old chum. Yes, that's from All That Jazz. Yeah, so there could be something here to do with jazz and jazz hands. Jazzing yourself up is an old school term here in Australia. You get all jazzed up, you get all dressed up and go somewhere beautiful. But all these orbs as well, all of this silver light pouring down onto this person. They're offering their heart. Yeah, they're offering their heart. They are heartfelt. They wear their heart on their sleeve. There's green here. This person is a balance of light and dark. It's like, yeah, cross them. Yeah, not cross them like challenge this person, but more like, if you wrong this person is protected by the divine. So karma will come and hunt you down. Hunt you down. Okay. Yeah, and so you've got to be careful. This is why I think one of Jesus's teachings was, like love thy neighbor, not who you do it to kind of vibe. If Jesus was to turn up on your front door with his long hair and his robe and his staff and, would you let him in and invite him in? Like people go on about who is the new Christ, who is the new Antichrist, all of these sorts of things. And, Jesus could come down as a hobo. So kindness is needed is what I'm getting. Or at least take a wait and see attitude. If it doesn't vibe with you, move away. Yeah. And we have Chimera. Synergy. Yeah, synergy. Do you vibe or you not vibe? Oh, God, look at this. 32, dangerous. 32, 23, 5. Yeah, there's a change in the air. You might have to swiftly change tack. Oh, I forgot to read this. Feather. Yeah, sorry. Someone is undependable and insincere. So, you know, this is what you need to think about as well. Is this person sincere? Are they wearing a mask? Some people have very sincere hearts, but they wear a mask in order to protect themselves. You know, we just don't know who people are until we give it time. But there is a synergy here. There is a coming together. But as I always say, people's numerology that adds up to a 32 or a 23, beware demonic energy around them. Sorry, I just had to change my battery. Yeah, it might not be them. It might be like you're rattling their demons. Like you have good people who have dark energy around them. But also it's almost like I'm getting that even the demons dare not harm you or harm this person of spirit. Yeah, it's like they've been ordered not to harm you, not to touch you. But also with this, when you look at it, you know, very aggressive energy here. We've got the snake ready to attack. We've got the goat that's kind of like angry, and this lion, you know, under attack. But it's like you're not intimidated, and this is something for you to think about. Set your intention for the divine. Wear a mask to those people who are attacking you. Keep a poker face almost is what I'm getting, but it's almost like a joke to you. You're not intimidated, and it becomes like a bit of a joke to you to have this aggressive energy coming forward towards you. You're such a beautiful person of divine light that it actually intimidates others into behaving badly, showing them for who they are, seeing straight through them, knowing that these people are rattled by your presence because you are a person of divine light. Somebody's undependable and insincere. You know, this is not real. Somebody could just be trying to intimidate you to see your reaction. But there's something about the situation that you think, oh, that's weird, or I don't think that's actually who you are. Yeah, it's kind of like they're trying to intimidate you, but they're not even sincere about intimidating you. It's almost like they just want a reaction from you, or they just want to laugh at you. I'm getting like they want to laugh at you or something. Oh, I don't know, this is weird. And then we have adjustments, yeah, because you can sidestep. This is the Adjustment Bureau. Nothing can harm you. Life goes on is what I'm getting here as well. Like you have your destiny. So, you know, you can adjust to any situation, more than likely because you've faced these people, you've faced these perils, you know, you've walked through the darkness and you've come out the other side. It's almost like a joke to you that, yeah, it's almost like a joke to you. You can't ultimately be threatened. You're not afraid is what I'm getting. Hands on the hip, you know, like, oh, really? That's the best you can do? You know, putting out your love and light because you are protected, or you've been through hell. You know, you've been through dangerous and dark times and you've come out the other side, and now you know how to sidestep, you know how to make adjustments. Nobody can have power over you because you're standing in the divine light is what I'm getting. Oh, Eight of Wands, retrograde. Is there a retrograde? Because my technology at the moment is going crazy, or I'm just being energized. Yeah, it happens. So Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's some unfinished business to do. There's karma, but that's the other thing as well. Like this person standing here with a sword. It's a number 8. What's 8 in the major arcana? Oh, is the Strength card. And this person has a sword. It's almost like justice here as well. Yeah, there's something here to do with control and self-control and management. Like stand firm and stand tall, stand in your strength, stand in your power. But this is also like this, nobody can harm you because the divine has chains on this person. They don't have permission. But also anyone that does try to hurt or harm you or get in your way, the divine all is going to put that karma onto them. It's just really going to come onto them. You could be such a beautiful person of light, and yes, you have a dark side, we all do, but ultimately you're more light than you are dark, and that's what we want. You know, we just need to be that 49% dark, 51% light, and everything changes. So yeah, it's all going to backfire onto them is what I'm getting here as well. There could be something here to do with motorbikes and motorcycling and motorbike accidents. 4 of Cups, disappointed. Somebody could be disappointed, you're not paying them attention, you're not really giving them what they want. You are tied to this person through love. They have had disappointments in the past, maybe with you, that kind of thing. you're offering your cup, like you're offering your cup of love to this person, but they're not seeing it. They resent you for some reason with all of this dark energy here as well. It's like you're rattling their demons, and because they've been disappointed or you're not giving them the attention, and the more you put love and light out onto them, the more their demons get agitated. So this is why people start to behave in insincere ways, because it's not their true nature. Like if you're a person of light and love and a person who's meant to follow the spiritual path, but you're trying to threaten and intimidate people, like it's false, isn't it? It's false. There's falsity here. And then we have the Empress, number 3, because you are the Empress. Looking a little bit sad and disappointed, mind you, but adjustments have to be made. And know that karma is swift. Karma is just and true. So you just have to sit as the Empress as well. Sit firm, sit steady. Yes, you have to make a few adjustments, but you also have to wait for somebody else to adjust their behavior. Don't give your time and attention to anyone who's trying to throw shade on you, who's trying to throw dark on you. So a lot of people who produce videos, they comment on the negative comments, you know, and then try and defend themselves in some way or whatever. But the truth is we need to ignore bad behavior and reward good behavior. And this is kind of it too. Somebody could be out on a good behavior bond, you know, reward the good behavior and ignore the bad behavior, because people just do things for attention as well. That's the other thing. Somebody could just do it to have your focus, to have your attention. Maybe they want you to get angry. Maybe they think that deep down you are a devil of some kind, that you are dangerous to them. You're only dangerous to them because you are a divine person. You wouldn't dream of putting dark magic or darkness over anyone, especially somebody you're tied to with love, is what I'm getting, or somebody who's part of your soul group and soul crew. This could be somebody in your family. But you are royalty, you are spiritual royalty, and you have come through the dark. Maybe you have had your moments where you've and felt like this. That's all so that you can see yourself in your true light, and then realize that you can't fight fire with fire. You cannot fight anger with anger. If you have to use force to do a good job in this world, then how are you any better than anyone else who's using war? Like, you know, this is like war and peace going on here. Yes. Yeah. We just have to let things unfold is what I'm getting here as well. Okay, so sit as the Empress. All will be well. Adjustments need to be made, but truly somebody's trying to harm you, intimidate you, but the divine is going to clear them away or clear their karma so that they can be the truly loving divine person that they are. Like when you know you're with somebody who should be following a divine path, but they're caught in the dark, that's their karma that needs to be dealt with. They need to take the time to deal with their demons. We can't slay other people's demons for them. We can only help them, guide them, and put our love and light out into the world. Anyway, love to you. Bye.